So we're looking at a taping technique for generalized ankle support, focusing on the lateral side. So this is targeting specifically ATFL, this ligament just here, and the calcaneofibular ligament. They're the ones that get damaged or sprained or sometimes even ruptured when we have an inversion sprain. You can see we've got quite a lot of range there into inversion, so we need that support to stop that from happening. So for this, we're going to use EAB Tiger Tear, that's the stretchy stuff. And then we've got the meat and potatoes of tape, which is zinc oxide. This is the rigid stuff. This is the stuff that's going to replicate the ligaments. So let's begin with that. We're going to do one anchor strip. Make sure there's zero tension on that, because this can be quite unforgiving and it will cut off blood circulation. Tear. We're going to begin with 2 stirrups. So for this, we need ankle in dorsiflexion. So just hold that there for me. Beginning on the medial side, we're going to cut the malleolus in half and come just underneath the calcaneus. Don't go too far back, because that can start to crease in the sock and in the shoe and get quite uncomfortable. Up to the other side, over the lateral malleolus, and tear. So there's one. Let's overlap that by half. Making sure to press that tape down the whole way so it gives the support that we need. So it doesn't look pretty, but we're going to cover that over with the EAB afterwards. Okay, just relax the ankle for me. Next one, we're going to do figure 8 with heel lock. So this is the real star of the show. It's going to give us most of that support that we're looking for. So we can do one in each direction here. We're going to begin medially first of all, and this can get quite confusing for some people, but what we're looking to do essentially is begin where the stirrup begins, work our way all the way around the ankle, and then come back to here, exactly where that medial stirrup would be. So I'll show you what I mean. Ankle into dorsiflexion again. Good, make sure they hold that position. We're coming around the ankle, about 45 degrees. Just make sure that when you come medially onto the ankle, we're where that stirrup would have been anyway. And then simply, we just finish off the stirrup as we would have anyway. So we're going to repeat that now, but from the lateral side. Exactly the same as what we just did. Begin the stirrup where you would laterally, 45-degree angle, back around to the lateral side calcaneus, and it's really that extra pull that we give there that's going to keep that calcaneus locked in. Okay, relax the ankle. So make sure you smooth that tape out so it doesn't get too uncomfortable. Like I said, it does look a bit of a state, but we can then test it and see, have we got restriction there? We have, it's doing the job that we needed to do. So now let's give them a bit more comfort and just that last layer of support with the EAB Tiger Tear. So dorsiflex one more time for me, please. We're going to begin covering over the anchor strips and working our way in revolutions down the ankle until we get to the point we want to cross over that instep. And now we go for the figure 8. So that figure 8 is coming back around the ankle. Let's do one more loop around before we then come in for the heel lock. And you'll notice that I'm working down in angles. I'm never going straight over the same line of tape. So now we can come around and do exactly what we did with that same strip there with the rigid. We don't want to go straight back in that direction. We're going to go over the instep one more time. Remember, we can bend this tape to make it kind of do what we want to do. And then back around in the same direction to create that heel lock on that side. All the way around the ankle, finish it off, and tear. So just relax the ankle for me. How do you know we've got the right thing? Well, we're looking for a little triangle just here. You can kind of see it, we've got the rigid underneath, but we've got that triangle created by the heel lock and also the figure 8 over the instep. Got it on the other side as well, to some degree, and we've also made sure that we've got that calcaneus free just there as well, so it shouldn't get in the way of their shoe and their boot. Have a little test and make sure, yep, that ankle's not going anywhere. Should be comfortable and shouldn't be cutting off any blood supply with the rigid on there. So that's a generalized lateral based ankle support taping technique.